A barrier.
This is on another level.
Gina, help me lift this, quick!
A curse spell? Only the... Roughly counting.
Soldiers, or you may choose to follow.
We'll go. We'll ambush the boss, so please. Our ultimate goal is to close the... Please, Sung. Make it out of here.
I welcome you, my dear humans.
If an army of high orcs this size makes it out of the gate, why?
For fun. For the remaining time inside this dungeon,
For fun? To them, our lives are just toys that they can play with and throw away whenever they please.
Levitation. Gravity acceleration. Levitation.
This dungeon belongs to the Hunters Guild. I know it's not my place, but right now, your strike squad is helpless. So may I have your permission to kill all the magic beasts here? I leave it up to you. Let's try it. Monarchs. Punishment!
I'll freeze you.
Tearing through! You can't avoid it! You can't avoid it! Monarchs. Punishment! Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. It was a good fight. I'll break through with my own strength. Let's try it. Monarchs. You're no match for me. You can't avoid it! Flame Spear! It's over. Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. You can't avoid it! You're no match for me. Die! I'll shred you! This is the end! Flaming spear! Monarch spear. You're an unworthy opponent.
I'll freeze you.
Tearing through. It's over. You can't avoid it! Time for a counterattack. Red flower technique type 1. Throwing plum blossom. Punishment! You're an unworthy opponent. I need to hunt efficiently. Let's try it. Red flower technique type 1. Throwing plum blossom. You can't avoid it! Monarchs. Punishment! Time for a counterattack. It was a good fight. Let's go. This is the first time I've ever felt energy this strong.
That shouldn't surprise you.
I'm sorry to say it, but this is a terrible matchup. I'll end this! For you, of course. It's over!
I'll freeze you.
Flaming spear! Time for a counterattack. Monarch spear. Punishment! You're no match for me. Monarchs. I see it all. Enough with the jokes. You're an unworthy opponent. I need a break. You can't avoid it!
I'll freeze you.
Red flower technique type 1. Throwing plum blossom. Monarchs. Punishment. You're an unworthy opponent. So, I'm ready. Time to warm up. Tearing through. It's over.
I'll freeze you.
Monarchs. Time for a counterattack. You're no match for me. You can't avoid it!
I'll freeze you.
Punishment! I see it all. Enough with the jokes. You're no match for me. Monarchs. Punishment! It was a good fight. I'm ready. I see it all. Flame spear! Monarchs. You're no match for me. Time for a counterattack. I see it all. Flame spear! Let's try. Time for a counterattack. I see it all. You can't avoid it! Spear! Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. I hit a break. Monarchs. Punish it! Enough with the joke. I'll shred you! You're an unworthy opponent. Time for a counterattack. Red flower technique type 1. Plum blossom. You're no match for me. Punishment! You can't avoid it! I see it all. Time for a counterattack. Flame spear!
I'll freeze you.
Monarchs. Punishment! You're an unworthy opponent.
How foolish of you to...
High and mighty? Speak for yourself. My shadows will regenerate infinitely as long as I have mana.
It doesn't matter if they regenerate. because your mana will drain faster.
You're going to die before that happens.
There's no use. While you waste your time, your soul...
Well, I don't think you should be worrying about... I'm grossly outnumbered. But this isn't the job change quest. The inventory. I can replenish my mana whenever I want to. It'll be quite the spectacle. Arise. I'll show you the true powers of a necromancer.
What's going on? My warriors have become the undead.
They too will join with my shadow. And ultimately, so will you.
Impossible. A monarch. Then why did we... Why are we here? Upon waking in this dungeon, all we heard was one command. Hunt. We don't need a reason. Go, slaughter him, and bring me...
This should be fun. This will really help me grow. Punishment!
You can't avoid it!
You're no match for me.
Die!
I'll freeze you.
Monarchs.
Flame spear!
It was a good fight. So, let's try it. This will really help me grow.
I'll freeze you.
You can't avoid it!
Light strike.
You're no match for me.
Die!
Monarchs.
Punishment! I'll shred you! You can't avoid it!
Monarchs.
I'll freeze you.
Enough with the jokes.
Light strike.
Flame spear!
You're an unworthy opponent. Now, let's get started. Time for a counterattack.
I'll freeze you.
Monarch's
Flame Spear!
Light strike.
I see it all. I'll cut you in half. I need a break. Time for a counterattack.
I'll freeze you.
Monarch.
Light strike.
I see it all. Time for a counterattack.
You can't avoid it!
I can't believe I made this kind